It's time for Furry Friends on Good Day, Virginia. Sponsored by Barclays Pet Market and Oakey's Pet Funeral Home and Crematory.
Well, it's time to talk Furry Friends this morning. This is a segment highlighting animal shelters in our area that are offering adoptions. And today's Furry Friend comes to us from the Roanoke Valley SPCA. And from the Roanoke Valley SPCA is Julie Rickman. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
And who is this adorable boy we have today? I know, buddy. Who is this that we have?
Squishmallow.
You feel, okay, if anybody knows what the Squishmallows are, they're kind of the orb-looking animal pillows and such. He feels like a Squishmallow.
He's so soft.
Oh, and he has his pup cup this
That's
morning.
right.
He does. So what can you tell us about Squishmallow?
He's about 7 months old, and he's been with us, available for a couple weeks. Done really great in some meet and greets, but just been kind of passed over. But he is so sweet. He loves meeting people.
He really does.
Yes.
We've learned that this morning for sure.
He wants to meet everybody in the studio, everybody behind the scenes.
Yes.
And just a sweetheart. We kind of call him that he's in the awkward teenager stage because he kind of just flops over and doesn't quite know how to handle his body yet. But he's just been so sweet and loves treats too.
He really, yes, definitely. I learned he will sit if you have the treat, so treat motivated might be key if you're training him.
Absolutely.
You know, and we were talking about awkward teenage phase in a sense. You don't think he might get that much bigger though?
I don't think he will. I mean, he could grow, but he's already 7 months. I don't think he would get a whole lot bigger than he is right now. I could be wrong, but he's just, I think he's a great size.
Yeah, he really is. And what would be, in your opinion, a great family or household? Is there a certain dynamic that would probably work best for Squishmallow?
I think somebody that's gonna, a family I think would be fantastic because I think being around people is really what he wants to do. And so I think, you know, having maybe some kids to play with could be really fun for him. He's a little bit larger, but he's fairly gentle. And, you know, so I think just watching to make sure when he kind of throws himself around that he's not knocking anybody over.
Exactly.
But I think he'd have a blast with a family that would just love on him and spend time with him.
And other dogs, is that something, does he get along with other dogs, or do you suggest a meet and greet ahead of time?
I would, yes, definitely always suggest a meet and greet if there is another dog in the house, just to see how they get along, make sure their energy levels match. That's really key. So if you have like an elderly dog in the house, if bringing in a younger dog who's full of energy may not be the best match, but bring him in and we'll see. Of
course. And another thing we always touch on is the shelters. And you've told me the shelter is very full at this time. And we have a holiday that's coming up that our furry friends might not be as fond of, and that's 4th of July. What are some things that people should keep in mind as we start hearing more of those fireworks going off?
Yeah, so pretty much every shelter in our area is full and at capacity now. We just keep seeing that. So we really want to prepare before the 4th of July holiday to make sure that our pets are safe inside. Fireworks can be very, very scary. Storms in the summer can be very scary for pets. So making sure that pets are safe inside when fireworks are happening and they're not able to escape and run around and get loose. So making sure maybe that they have a quiet area in the home, provide them with some, you know, soothing things like maybe a Kong to lick on while fireworks are going on, soothing music and that kind of a thing, but preparing now for that.
Gotcha. And of course, going back to Squishmallow, if somebody's interested in adopting Squishmallow or looking at other animals at the Roanoke Valley SPCA, where can they find y'all? Hours of operation. Yeah,
absolutely. Our website is rvspca.org. You can give us a call at 540-339-9247. We'd be happy to schedule you a meet and greet. And we're open from noon to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. So we're here and we'd love to get him a home.
Definitely. He needs a home at this point. I'm surprised he hasn't been adopted at this point. So thank you so much, Julie, Roanoke Valley SPCA, for bringing Squishmallow in this morning. So hopefully we can get him a good home.
Thank you for having us.